Tingers, my name is Natalia and today I'm gonna show you how to create this globe light here. It's very easy to create and it's super decorative. Now you decide what I should create next week by voting in the card above. So here's what you need to create this globe light. Take a globe and then gently separate it from its holder. You can still keep the globe and hang it up in your kids' room, or if you're not interested in that, just donate it. We need to separate this light socket from its holder and then attach our own. So use any tools necessary, like a scissor or a plier, to remove the whole thing. This little piece here is too large for the light socket and light bulb I'm going to add, so I'm just going to cut it off. So I'm heating the blade of my box cutter to cut this piece off. And if you're doing this, be very careful because 1, you're playing with fire, and 2, you're burning plastic. With that in mind, continue working with this piece until you've cut it off. We need to attach the bottom of the light socket onto the bottom of the holder, so put some glue inside the light socket and attach it onto the holder. Let it dry completely before the next step, which is to paint the holder. I'm painting mine black, but it's up to you what kind of color you want to paint it. Leave the holder to dry completely, and if you want, you can even paint the light bulb. I only painted the part that's visible from above the light socket, nothing below that. When you're done painting, leave it to dry completely and move on to decorating the wire. This braiding method coming up is totally optional, so you decide whether you want to do it or not. But if you do, tape the end of the wire down to a table or to the wall, then take a piece of yarn and then fold it in half. Then place it underneath the wire while it's folded and then make a knot. This is to make sure that each side is equal. Then take the string on the right and guide it underneath the wire and then place it on top of the left string. Then take the left string and then place it on top of the wire and then guide it underneath the right string and then pull on each end to close it. And then you just continue doing this until you run out of string. And when you do, take another piece of string, fold it in half, and then place the folded half right underneath these two endings. Then make a regular knot and make sure that the endings are inside the knot. And then you just continue braiding like before until these two endings have disappeared. And then you repeat the same process until you reach the other end of the wire. When you've reached the very end, make a couple of regular knots and then cut the excess yarn off. Add a droplet of glue, then attach the two endings so they won't be flying around. When you're done braiding, insert the wire into the bottom of the holder. Pull the two exposed wires apart. Put these exposed wires into these terminals and secure them by screwing them in place. Assemble the rest of the light socket before attaching your light bulb. Now test it out to see if it works. Such a beautiful and unique lamp! Now for the random question of the day. What songs do you know by heart? For me, it's the one from Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way. And of course, the one from Smash Mouth, All Stars, you know, the Shrek song. I think everybody knows that song. Now I hope you enjoy watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to hit the bell button below so don't miss out on any future videos. And if you're looking for more inspiration for your home, check out these videos here. And I'll see you soon with more ideas. Bye!